That's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, there are three of you.
aren't we looking at like 100 silver at least each for bikes, which none of us can use?
Yeah,
No,
we're looking at 70 silver a bike. So 210
Why don't
silver,
we just
3
find
gold.
out? Why don't we just find out car? Just use that.
No problem.
It must
You
be
guys
around
want
here
to
somewhere.
spend a day looking for your car?
Sure.
It may take
I
less
want-
than that.
I think that's probably the best bet if one of us can drive it. Anybody got air car skill?
Nope.
Everybody has air car skill.
No.
Yes.
Who would like to be chief primary on the luck roll thing?
Oh, we know who that
Me.
is.
Yeah, one guy.
Try to support him. You need at least a luck roll -32 support. But if you do, you give him a bonus.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's supported.
You get a +5 from him. Try to make a luck roll at half or -30 to find the air car.
Great.
Crit.
He goes, and you're like, find the car, and he goes.
Does it not take a day since he critted?
Yeah. He pretty much just pointed at it like, I see it. You guys are like, well, fuck.
I've done my bit now.
All right. Everybody hop into the air car.
It appears that it's been crashed into a tower, and yeah, it's stuck in the side of a building right now.
Where's the guard?
You're not sure. You don't see him climbing down the side of the tower or anything.
He's never
He
coming.
might be inside drinking.
Any ideas how to get up there?
There's like a door on the ground floor. I mean, they don't normally make towers completely inaccessible. I mean, there's windows and stuff.
Is
It
it?
looks like a fairly rich person's home.
Oh, it's a person's home.
Either that or somebody just has a real fascination for tower living.
Do we know this tower?
No, you really don't bother to explore the city much.
I knock on the door.
Yeah.
Eventually, a very flustered-looking butler comes and says, "Yes."
One of my manservants ran off with my air car, and we need to retrieve it.
Oh, thank goodness. Give me a fast talk roll to make that all work, Russ.
That works.
Please come this way. Yes, your man is quite injured. We weren't sure what to do. Will you promise after he's healed up to have him severely beaten?
Of course.
Excellent. Right. He takes you up to the top where the guy who owns this is happy to present you guys with a bill. Where do you stay, please? He says. This is my home. It's 500 silver's worth of damage to the wall. Your man appears to be unconscious inside of the car.
Right.
Yeah,
I direct him to the house the trolls were in.
Give me a acting roll to bullshit this guy.
All right. He's bullshitted.
Very well, he says.
Not trolls, the ogre magi. Ogre magi.
Yeah, I knew who you're talking about.
Okay.
You're thinking, though, that if you run into this guy, because he's obviously well-to-do, he has men-at-arms and stuff, who are going to, once you guys get in the car, they're going to push it out, and they've got other guys here who are going to hold ropes so that they don't fall out after, hopefully. That's what's supposed to happen. But yes, this guy does look like, I'm rich and dangerous to cross, but you've convinced me you live in some shanty I've never heard of. So I'll send the bill there. And you're thinking, and he says, if it doesn't get paid, there will be hell to pay.
just for the record, I don't live here.
Okay.
You're
I
with
make a
them.
note of where this house
No,
is.
I'm the chauffeur. I'm not with them.
And I'm going to post on the
now
board.
climb into the driver's seat.
Bastard, you do it.
That's his foot in the mouth there.
Yeah. Well, apparently you are getting out of it. All you have to do is successfully fly the flying car when they push it out, because they're going to push it out, and your job is then to keep you guys from falling a few stories and crashing into some other shit.
All right, I might need.
What's your name, sir?
He said, Helmsworth.
So is this a driver or pilot skill?
This is pilot air car roll.
Oh, great.
Yes, I knew you'd be excited.
Mm. I have a feeling I'm going to be using a lot of hero points on this.
Well, you did say that you were the chauffeur.
Can we try and help him? Like,
How?
I'm pressing that button.
Oh, okay. You guys backseat drive him?
Yeah.
Right. Both of you can make your pilot air car roll, and if you succeed, you might help.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll definitely be irritating as shit to him.
I'm not fucking doing that.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Oh, and by the way, you had to push the unconscious guard out of the way. There's a broken no Alex Kinley sign, and the
Love it.
guy Helmsworth has failed to notice that sign,
Good.
but he does study Kinley's face and the Rock's face.
Does anyone want me to play a replenish card before we do this?
You probably do.
Let me just see.
My cards are all super, and I also have a replenish card.
Ooh. I love the.
Oh, hold on.
I drive car plus 20, but that's not going to help.
Okay, how about this? I will trade you. Have you got 2 crap cards you can trade me?
I have fancy moves and drive car plus 20.
Yeah, okay. Trade me those 2. I will trade you a plus 20 writing skill
Ooh, perfect.
and a reroll.
Now, keep in mind, if you spend the card on your miserable skill and then fail it, then when you use your reroll, the extra skill bonus is gone. It's for 1 roll only. Okay.
Yeah. Still,
I'm telling him because I
Right.
know you guys know, but he might not know.
yeah.
Right. Yep. And incidentally, Alex, we can take the 500 silver out of the servant's salary, so I think we have an indentured servant now.
All right, so I'm at learn for this.
How much do you think that unconscious game makes, Russ?
Like I said, I think we have an indentured servant now.
Maybe. You're not
10,
sure.
15 years will be fine.
He's part of the Mercenaries Guild. You guys hired him.
Okay.
Okay, so your learn plus 20
Plus
if you
20.
work that card on it.
Oh, wait, at plus 20. What? How?
No, you're not at learn plus 20. Drive is base 20 on anything.
Oh, sorry, 20 plus an R20
You
if you
said
burn
pilot,
that card.
though.
My bad.
You
You
said
got a
pilot.
40 to pilot car.
Go team!
Wait, what? How?
You're using a
You
plus
have-
20 writing skill. 'Cause
Oh!
it's a writing.
Air car.
Hey! Okay.
Drive is base 20. You got a plus 20. 40.
That's
Come
a
on,
pilot.
20.
Hey, now,
Pilot
just to
is
set
cool.
up the scene before you roll, you get a bunch of strong guards. I'm going to roll for them doing something here because their job is to push the car out and not fall out after it. So there's other guards that are kind of holding ropes and shit tied to them, and they do really poorly. Hold on, let me see how their strength is doing. Okay, they're having trouble pushing the car out, so they need you to reverse and fly backward while they're pushing on it because it seems that it's kind of ground into the fucking
great.
brick wall that it went through.
I'm not in the car when he's doing this.
No?
No.
The guy's like, I insist you leave now, sir. I say good day to you.
All right, I go downstairs.
Ah! All right,
Yes,
I'm going to
whatever
spend my
this
reroll
one-
card.
What's Alex Kinley doing?
Do it! Make it go!
Yes! I did
Are
it!
you in the car with him?
Yes! Magic car!
You did it.
He
Yeah.
keeps yelling, yes, magic car, and the car goes, right. So now you're airborne. A few stories up, you see Rock come out. Now, if you want to try to go get him, you may accidentally land on him despite his repeated dodging and stuff. It's hard, but you can get him if you try.
How close are we to the roof?
Well, to the roof, no, story and a half up and then a few feet over.
No offense, but I'd make him walk.
That-
Rather than destroying the car. We can always
Look,
meet
can
him.
you just get on the roof and jump in?
All right.
Nice.
All right. I get back up on the roof and jump in.
The servant escorts you and the guy's Helmsworth's like, I thought I wanted him out, and he's like, he's gonna jump from the roof, and then he's like, I've got to see this. And he goes up, and the guards come up with you. Everybody stands around to watch you jump off of his roof, a story and a half down onto a flying car.
Successful jump roll.
Anything special?
Nothing special.
Right. Give me a dex roll. Lower is better because it's kind of slippery and shit.
Nothing special.
No problem. He's hanging onto the car like I got to. Alex, give me a luck roll to see if you're within grabbing range because you are freakishly strong.
Got it by a lot.
You see sweat is rolling off of, oh shit, when he lands, also that wildly changes the whole aerodynamics of the car and all that shit. So give me another fly or pilot car roll. So roll 20%.
Nope.
And
Oh,
give
this
me
is
a
hilarious.
luck roll. Lower is better. You don't want to re-crash into the tower at a lower angle.
Yeah, I made it.
Oh, okay, good. He just barely misses the tower, and right, you guys are now careening over the city. Did Alex make his luck roll?
I
Yes,
made
I
luck
did.
roll, and I made a strength roll if you need a
He
strength.
sucks in the rock. Rock, you think you left some skin on the edges of the door because you weren't. It wasn't a gentle thing. It was more like being reeled in by a winch.
I do
And
have
right
parkour if that would have helped.
No, pretty much. At this point, you were just getting sucked through.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a penis in a vacuum tube. Horrible.
Oh. That's an image. I can't unsee that.
Right now, you guys are clutching onto the car because for some reason it's going this direction, but it's begun to spin in this direction, and he's having trouble to try to flatten it out. And
Get
you're
this
going
damn
through the
thing.
city, not all that fast, but doing a corkscrew thing as you're flying through, and people are watching like, this is interesting.
Get this damn thing to the ground.
Yeah, I want to land it like preferably outside of this. Well, no. Guys, where do you want me to land this?
He yells at you as you guys are bouncing around the inside of the vehicle like ball bearings.
Just fucking land it now.
I'm gonna try to land it like
In the
In the
city,
north.
it's really crowded, and there's all kinds of people and hot dog stands and carts and all this crazy
all right,
shit.
I'll fly outside of the city.
Right,
Try-
you're trying to go. Unfortunately, there's all these buildings and shit. They seem to have like built all these like tall, skinny buildings, and there's like metal rods and stuff sticking out of some of them, like old antennas and shit. And you're trying to maneuver around these. Give me a drive roll. I'm curious to see what kind of damage you do through the city as you badly fly out of it.
Drive or pilot?
Pilot, sorry. All of this is flying car.
Oh,
He
Nice.
goes
Wow.
Crit.
and lands outside of city.
yeah.
You don't know, but he kept corkscrewing until it's like, and land.
Actually, it's
You guys are like, what the fuck was that?
You're good at this.
So you're either good at this or bad at this. I can't tell right now.
I think we found you a new group job.
You're a pilot, dude. You're our air car driver.
God damn. And the cruelty just never ends, you think to yourself.
all
All
right.
right. Are we after the ghoul?
Sure, why not?
Or have we had enough today?
Well, we,
I mean-
we probably want to get tooled up, don't we? If there's anything you guys need before we go off.
The silver seemed to work really nice against undead, so maybe we should silver our swords.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
Do they-
wait, that means I need to land this and go up again.
Oh, yeah. You're just outside of the city wall. It shows like two guards. One of them's eating an apple. They're just watching you like.
Alex,
Well,
hire an air car pilot, maybe?
Wouldn't that cost just about the same?
As an
Okay.
air car? No.
No, I mean as a normal car.
I just want to be able to leave it someplace where the guards can watch it if we don't use it, or go after the ghouls. I'm going to spend some time getting some silver on my sword.
Oh, you want to walk to the ghouls?
No, we want to take the air car.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But do they, Logan, I've been around this city enough. Do they have alchemical silver? This
They
is
have
something
silver.
from D&D. There's
Yeah,
people who can silver your weapons in D&D.
Yeah, no, they have you can buy weapons that have silver worked into them because it's a fairly common thing, but they don't have some sort of magical shit you can pour on your weapons.
Okay, that's fair. I will buy a silver imbued sword.
Hmm.
Alex, I think yours is kick-ass enough that you don't have to worry about it.
Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't really think he should do any more damage than he does. I think he's fine. Let's see. The weapon large, 10 silver.
Okay, done.
Oh, sorry, silver, 20.
Oh, 20 silver. Okay.
Yeah, silver.
20 silver for silver.
Yeah,
It's silver.
for a
You literally
non-silver
had-
weapon, you can get for
You
10.
literally hand over the silver and they just put it into a fucking melting pot.
Yep.
Does anybody else need anything special?
Are we?
I need armor. That would be nice.
I want a scabbard for this.
Sure, they toss it in armor.
Yeah.
Gold.
1 gold. Holy shit.
Yeah, their armor is super bulky. You're probably better off without it.
Yeah, alright.
Well, if he's the air car driver, certainly. Now, here's a problem that you've run into. He's the one that found the tracks. He's the one that can track, but not from the air.
How about binoculars? Would that help?
How about what?
Binoculars.
Binoculars?
Yeah.
Not especially. Tracking, you're pretty much like looking for super subtle shit on the ground, like
Yeah.
broken twig or, you know,
This is on your hands and knees bullshit.
sometimes, yeah. The expression on his face as the air guys are like, "You're our air car pilot." Now, did you guys want to just leave your air car laying there next to the city wall and go shopping?
You stay with the car while we go shopping.
Alright.
So they're going to leave you alone with the car.
Whoa, no.
Okay, I'll
No.
go alone. Alex, you guard
I'll stay,
our
I'll
bait.
stay in the car. You guys go shopping. I don't need anything.
Okay, so that's what we do. We get the
Okay.
silver sword. We go back to the car.
It shows like Alex sitting there, and it shows like fucking Predator look. Go, no.
Hey, I can use a scabbard as well if you don't mind.
What do you want?
A scabbard for the sword.
You have a silver sword?
No, well,
I'm sorry. What do you need here?
I still have the guard sword, but I don't have anything to put it in.
The
So-
guy behind the counter goes, "You should put that in my hand. That's what you should do. I'll sell
Yeah,
you."
that's not your sword.
Alright.
You don't want to mess with the city guard.
Yeah,
I-
you really don't.
I
Not to
hand
say
it
they
over
left
to
it here
him.
to sharpen.
I will
Okay.
totally buy you a silver sword, though, if you want it with scabbard.
I would appreciate that.
25 silver, says the guy looking at you. He hefts the guard sword in his hand and then looks at you again. Like, say something. Go ahead. And he puts the guard sword under the counter.
Are you sure about that? Bargain roll. I don't think I'm quite that good at it. Nope. Okay.
Yep, he says.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good man.
Anything else? Do you want that bulky armor?
Nah.
Fuck no.
Mad Max looking armor. Okay.
Do you want to get a spyglass? I've got binoculars in my pack, so that would
While
probably be
I'm
good enough.
piloting, I don't think I can really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. While we're walking back, I have modern binoculars in my pack, so that'll probably be good enough.
Alex, as
Yeah.
you're sitting there by yourself, you're thinking, if these fuckers could ride horses, you'd already be tracking this guy like Indian tracker shit by now.
Yeah.
How in the fuck are you meant to track anything from the flying car? Thank goodness it's magical and not technological. Like
Mhm.
some of those flying cars you were stuffed into against your will.
God damn it.
Okay.
They eventually come back looking happy that they bought gear. It looks like Mr. I like to steal city guard property has been a reformed criminal now.
Oh, so I just realised that my last card given to me is a numbers to letters.
Ooh.
Okay.
So
Cool.
discard all cards that add a percentage to and draw new cards.
Is that everyone?
Yep.
Everyone.
Oh, okay.
Plus 20 car goes away.
So buy replenish.
No. No, you keep
No,
replenishing.
not replenished. No,
Oh,
keep
no.
your cards back. Anything with a number on it, like
Ooh,
+5,
okay.
+20.
I misunderstood, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything with a number on it, you discard and then you draw a replacement card.
Okay, fine.
So I don't have any numbered cards, so I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, me neither.
You're pretty sure that soon you're going to die because the pilot of the air car that you're expected to go in sucks.
Maybe we should hire someone like you suggested.
Sounds good. Of course, that might be more expensive than the handsome cab driver.
What if I drive the car really,
does-
really low to the ground?
Are you saying it might be expensive for a super specialized
Yep.
skill that's only used by rich people?
Gonna be more than the handsome cab driver.
Oh God, yes.
Yep.
It pays enough. PCs might actually consider doing that. I don't know.
I think we just need to face the facts and just get on to something else, because this is just not going to happen.
Right. So can we very carefully drive for a plus on that, right back to the house with this?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, it kind of does weird, unexpected stuff. It's not like driving a car where you get a nice, steady flow of energy. Sometimes the back just kicks out for no goddamn reason. He can do it as slow and steady as he wants, but you know it'll be hundreds of gold before you get it back to, damages, before you get it back to the base. Unless he fucking pilots like he did before, in which case he's just lifted off and corkscrew his way back over to the garage and land in the fucking remains of it.
Can we hire a tow truck or something?
A tow truck. So you want like a mule team to come out and drag your flying car through the streets? Sure, you can absolutely do
I
that.
don't know how much it costs.
How many silver?
Right. It shows a guy with a team of mules looking at it. He goes, "Where do you want to go to?
The White Dove Mansion.
Does it have to go back anywhere special there, or just parked in front?
Into the garage.
Where's the garage?
Did the garage collapse, Logan? Is the garage just like no more?
Part of the garage definitely collapsed. You're not
And it
sure
was on
about
the roof. I don't think he's going to get it on the roof.
I don't think I get the mules to fly, he says, looking at it carefully.
All right, so we'll just park it next to the garage and put some guard team on it.
Next to the garage is like a long way away from the garage, because the garage is way up on the roof where flying cars go. And also, I don't think you have enough guards to guard it that well. I mean, one or two can guard it when it's on the roof, because it's a pain in the ass to break into your building, go up several floors through fucking guard-infested hallways. But stealing it off the street,
What if we removed the Chris from the car?
well, then it'll probably blow up, says the guy
Okay,
with the
never
mule
mind.
team.
Yeah, that's a no-go. You can't do that.
Plus, it deactivates the Chris when you remove it. That's the people who sell Chris. They got that as a safety feature. It's an anti-theft, they call it, to keep people from coming by and stealing your Chris. But I say that the bastards do it so that when you get low on the Chris, you got to buy a new Chris from them. Who installs it? They do. That's right. Nobody else can. That's why I use these mules and shit. Although one time, I shoved the Chris up in the ass of one of the mules, it did not go better.
Kinley, any idea how we're going to smurf this air car?
Nope.
All right, we'll just put an adequate guard on it. It's better than nothing.
Can
His starting bid is 50 silvers to use his mule team to drag it painfully and slowly through the city streets back to your place.
35? Fail.
50 silver pieces later,
Yep.
it shows a slow drag and sparks coming out and shit, and people just watching as you guys go by to walk. Eventually, it gets there. Two of the guards at a time. There's one left for this huge fucking house to patrol, and then 3 guards off, shift 3 on. So, yeah, you got 2 guards that very nervously going to be trying to keep this fucker safe.
Well, better than nothing.
Is there any way to like tinker with it so that you need like a code or something to start it up?
If you knew how this magic weird shit worked, maybe. Maybe.
All right, never mind then.
Can we lock or bind the steering column?
You would have to go out and buy more expensive shit to do that with, is your guess.
How expensive?
Right.
Check.
You go shopping and stuff. Let's see, for an air car, as soon as you say air car, the guy's eyes light up and he adds a couple zeros onto it. And he's like, I'm sure we get you some control locks for like 100 Chris, or 100
Chris.
Woo. Ha ha, he says. Ha 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 ha. I mean silver, of course.
I'll go for 70. Success.
Yeah, all right, he says. Profit margin, he says to the camera. He looks back at you. Right. He comes out and he gets it all locked up. And now these are still pickable blocks, but they got to pick 3 locks. And he says, who gets the key?
I do.
He gives you the keys.
Okay.
You notice when you're holding the 3 keys and you're looking at the 3 locks and you're thinking back and back, and you're just standing there looking at it and looking at the 3 different chains and stuff which have bound this, and you're holding the keys and looking at it, and you're having flashbacks, vomit floating in the air slowly.
I know, Bryce Brown's.
You notice the Rock seems to be standing there having some sort of flashbacks.
I get those a lot.
There's a montage going by right now. Also got steering. Put the keys in the library.
Great. A couple of Essence times 5 rolls, and that's done. Montage.
Montage.
How long has this all taken? Is it
About half a day or longer. The mules
Success. Is
are
anybody
slow.
coming with me? Just in case I can't get out?
And
Yeah, okay,
no,
okay.
they don't care about you.
I'll
And
come with
then
you.
Alex, can you come with me?
Yeah.
Success. All right,
Oh.
getting out.
Failed. I'm
Yeah.
not coming with you.
Success. Okay, keys are in the library.
Excellent. You guys get out. You find him still out there going, "Why can't I come in?" Right. Everybody's roll is the same. It's Essence times 2 to go in for the first time. Once you make it, times 5 both ways.
Okay.
Give it
Getting
another
out
shot,
though is always Essence times 5. So if you make your Essence times 2, then you need Essence times 5. Or if somebody else takes you in, you need an Essence times 5.
Right.
So
Cool.
yeah. Neat fucking hidey spot.
You'll
Of
learn
course, now that somebody's alerted the staff that there may be something up with it, it could be less of a hidey spot, but it's still better than a sharp stick in the eye.
Yep.
So
Oh, and I put the keys out of view from the painting.
yeah, I'm assuming that nobody's getting stupid yet and putting anything in view.
Nope.
Right. Okay. So, the keys are in the library. I'm going to edit this.
Yeah,
They are on shelf blah.
great. So yeah, it's you guys could have a nice meal and then get some sleep and then go to the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to call this one.
Yeah.
Sounds
We
good to me.
can do that because I think you guys have gotten to the point where it's a whimper rather than a scream.
Yeah.
No worries. Make a note also on there that the flying car's underside looks like it was taken for a long scrape through the entire town, if you would, Russ.
Okay.
And it was.
Before we end it, though, I would like to spend one more day in there so I can just quickly do some rolls for stuff.
Sure. Everybody can have one day of playing with your spells, and then we'll end it.
I've just rolled, Logan. I got back into the library and I reread those 2 books. I made both my rolls under 60 to pick up those 2 spells. I'm going to go back to slap up some patience. Fucking coma ward, because that's just fun.
Okay. I'm gonna try and you know what? Is this the same day? Can we wait a day and get magic points back?
Yeah, I figured you
So, I
guys
mean-
have a sleep next day, then you're ready to rock.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try and extinguish fire.
Finally.
Fail.
Logan, I
Try it again.
I critted my awake
Success.
spell.
Really?
Yep.
That's horrible.
Mhm.
Let's see. That's under
Awakened
healing. Yeah.
spell. Yeah, it's the second. So I need number 3.
Yeah.
Silent moving out. Fail. Fumble card.
All right. Give me a second here.
I fumbled silent moving.
Okay. Give me a second here. Right. So the third spell, let me double check here because I'm digging out Alex's new spell still. Cure potions, awaken, calm. Okay. This will be a fun one for Alex.
Yeah, sounds like it.
There you go.
Cool.
And fumble card. Okay. Dunk. Stunned. You stand there going, for a while.
Okay, cool. Sense life. I can't cast the other spell because I fumbled it, right?
Right.
Okay. No. 11. Yes.
All right.
Sense
Is
life.
Freddie doing any casting of spells or anything?
I did already.
Good man.
Yeah.
You're quick.
10. Oh, nice. Spell helper. So that means I get a +5 on something else. Let's try fake noise. Nope.
Invisibility notification 16 points? Damn.
Yep. Most people cast it and pass out.
Most people.
Not lucky bastards like Matt, though.
Mhm.
All right, I'm ready to do skill ups and stat ups. And the mission card play. I'm gonna play my more sanity for me.
We're
Do I
not
get
there
these?
yet.
Not
I
there
know.
yet. Okay.
I know.
All right.
Okay, so first, do you guys have any replenish or anything like that?
I have a replenish.
I have
Yeah.
a replenish.
Do all those first before your end of mission card refill thing.
Okay.
You do
Cool.
your first then, I suppose.
All right. I'll throw a replenish and discard these 2, and everybody can refill their hands.
Cool.
Go team.
Clarity.
I'm
Dog
glad you-
sledding.
I'm glad you were able to get in on this session, Alex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome, man. Keep sharking. Sign up for as many as you can do, man.
Oh, what's this green shit?
Good role player and smart.
Mm.
Very valuable.
Mhm.
Okay, that's me.
Logan,
Nothing good.
oh no.
What?
Oh no. Or oh ho. It should be oh no.
What's the no do?
5
Alex,
hero.
wait, no.
5 hero to an NPC of the.
Oh, 4 cards to the NPC?
No.
I know.
5 hero.
Oh, 5 hero points. Not even worried about that right now.
I
We have a
to
note?
play this.
No, I said I'm not even worried about that. That means you do not need to waste a nope on it. Logan's like, meh.
Whatever. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're ready for another replenish, I think. Or Matt, did you refill?
Yeah, I've already done. Well, I did the replenish you just did, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So second replenish.
Okay.
One of the neat things you can do with the replenishes and stuff is first everybody discards all the cards they don't want, then the person plays a replenish. That means replenish is on top of the pile if somebody's wanting like limited master planet or something like that.
Right, that's generally more clever. Okay, so we're not in a prestige module of any kind with that pink guy?
Now,
No, okay.
he's
That's
just some
useless.
fucking weird stalker who's trying to snatch Freddy away.
Yeah.
I have a whole card. If anyone
Mm.
wants
Whole
to-
card is good, but does anybody have victory?
No.
Okay. Well,
I have-
that's good.
I have fuck all otherwise.
I have dissemination, so I'm going to disseminate a couple cards to somebody.
Well, and if they're just garbage cards, then you can just discard everything and refill your hand. Unless
Okay.
you have good cards. If you have good cards, you can stick them in other people's hands.
Yeah, otherwise I think it's never a
I'm
point.
going to set this up so I can put dissemination on top.
Yeah.
And refill my hand. Happy. Oh, failure is sweet. That's good.
That's very good for right now.
I got nothing.
Okay, so is everybody out of cards that give you other cards?
Let me just check. Draw 3.
You don't refill from that was just dissemination.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Just ignore what I did.
Okay, so now go ahead and discard anything you don't want for the end of mission refill. That is the last of the last. It's the free refill.
I'll just say what I drew was my draw, which was nothing. So.
Just toss it out.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Victory. Where's that whole card? Well, let's see what everybody gets first.
Did he keep the whole card? That's a good question.
Yeah, I kept it.
Good boy.
Well, yeah. Then drop your cards for the end of mission refill, and because you may not need to whole card it right now. It's kind of a gamble. I'd probably actually get rid of the whole card in favor of drawing another card.
No.
I'll just hold the victory.
Well, he can't yet because the problem is he's doing his end of mission refill and he's got a whole card and a victory. And unless you can get our card that gives you more cards, you're done. So whole carding it when you're done doesn't help.
I have a dissemination to trade for someone who has more crap in their hand than me.
Oh, you have another dissemination?
Yep.
Russ, that's why. Oh, did you just get it?
I just got it. Yeah.
Okay, then yes, whole carding would be a good thing to do.
Okay, so I'll hold on to it then. Okay.
Well, let's do it right now. Here's the victory on the table. Put the whole card over it.
Okay.
Nice.
Then I want to trade dissemination for somebody who can discard more cards because I'm only going to get 2 on a refill.
Are any of yours worth keeping?
Nope, I had fuck all.
Well, then you get the dissemination.
Okay.
And then you fucking discard everything and refill your hand to 4.
Okay. So discard everything and refill.
Yep. Dissemination's on top. Dun,
Yep.
dun, 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 dun.
Okay, let's play immediately. No. Okay, here you go.
Magic item goes bye-bye. Do you have any magic items?
I don't.
Who has a magic item?
I've got a decoder ring.
Great. It goes away.
Okay, I got 2 left.
I have clothing greed,
That's nice.
clarity, but that's not useful. And clueless. That would have been useful earlier.
Yeah,
No,
I've
it's
never played.
Never played Clueless.
It'll piss off. That is for bad players with other bad players who can't figure out anything, or if you're just stuck. It's like you can't figure out.
I hate that.
And you're definitely not one of those, so never play Clueless.
As soon as I see that card, I'm like, throw it away. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that one doesn't matter. Okay, I think we're done with card play, Logan.
Yeah.
Cool. 3 and whatever you can get from your other stuff. You got 1 victory, so that moves you to 4 total.
I've got clogging greed.
I have
5 for Kelly.
So 4 total plus
4
whatever
plus
we have.
whatever clogging greeds.
Do I get any sanity for safely shepherding the townsfolk?
For you guys fighting off the zombies and stuff, trying to save. See, you have to also realize, Russ, that it's true goodness and just doing the right thing for being the right kind of person as opposed to trying to suck up extra sanity points. It really helps.
Okay, Logan, that's metagaming. My motivation is for the sanity points, but my guy's a hero.
I was going to say, everybody take D4. Russ, you tried extra hard to get some people to safety, and you didn't shoot into the crowd like you were thinking of at first, so take a D6.
Okay, I got more sanity for me. I'll roll a D4 and a D6.
Enjoy. I can't believe you held on to that card that whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Totally need it. That's 7 points. I'm back up over 40.
Woo!
Bloody hell.
Now, if I walk the pattern, I wouldn't have any insanities. That's
Woo!
smurfed up. Let's walk it again. That's not too much of a pause suck.
How many hero points is Kinley up to?
Sorry?
Are you at 20 again? Hero points?
Oh, yeah. I spent, so I got 5 for that, so it's another 2 for my pile.
I'm at 1 overflow at the moment.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm damn close to overflow, which is really surprising for me.
It is kind of freaky. How many points are you away from the next neat thing, Kinley?
9.
Mm,
I know. Sucky. So close.
early next season.
Mm-hmm.